To all the Muslims out there, brothers and sisters, do not be provoked by this new movie called Unthinkable.
In the name of Allah the Merciful and His Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. My name is Yusuf Atan Muhammad. My former name is Stephen Arthur Younger.
This movie portrays an American Muslim who threatens the American government by putting 3 nuclear bombs in 3 different cities in America.
Cast this statement, that would set a dangerous precedent. I've placed 3 bombs in 3 American cities. I will reveal their locations when you make the following public announcements. First, no further financial or military support will be given to puppet regimes and dictatorships in any Islamic nations. Second, that all U.S. forces will be withdrawn from all Islamic countries. I am willing to accept a reasonable time frame for these demands. Mr. President, I know you want to bring our men and women home to the nation we love. Thank you. And Allah bless America.
Some kind of fucking joke.
What if we persuade him that we're willing to work toward his objectives? We can get the locations of the
And
bombs.
allow a lone terrorist to dictate U.S. foreign policy.
He didn't ask for a broadcast. He didn't ask us to show it to the public. He just wants to negotiate.
Oh, negotiate? Are you out of your mind?
If we release this to the public, he knows that we could never make a deal with him. He just wants to negotiate.
Just take the deal. His requests are reasonable, achievable, and I believe the American people will go along with them.
Which is why you can be damn sure they won't ever get to hear them.
Well, maybe they should. What are you afraid of? He didn't ask us to do anything. He just asked the president to announce it. Might save a few million people.
We've got 21 hours left. We're running out of time.
That's what he wants. He's gathering his strength, bargaining for time. If you don't cut this deal, I may have to crank this up a notch or 2.
To what? What's a notch or 2 beyond what you're already doing? What are you getting by torturing him? He's given us nothing. We've played right into his hands.
Someone's gonna have to make a call here.
The call is this. I'm not phoning upstairs to tell the president he has to change a century's worth of Middle East policy because some asshole made a video. You haven't even figured out if the bombs are real.
Remember that this is not a real story. This is a made-up story based on imagination of the writers. In the movie stated that the bomb can actually kill more than 15,000 people. And the so-called terrorist, after sending the videos of him putting the 3 nuclear bombs in 3 different cities, actually goes to a mall after his face is already put in all major televisions, all major media, that he's being wanted and dangerous man. So he goes to this mall and just stand there for 23 minutes, and afterwards the police came and arrest him. This is where the provocation begins. Because afterwards, they just torture him inhumanely. They cut off his fingers, tortured just like an animal. Even though in the movie portrays that there are some disagreement with the concept of tortures that being held there, but the end actually justify the means.
It's only a finger. Well, not really fingers. Take him, then leave him.
Get him out.
All right.
So that's your technique. You're a fucking joke.
You expect me to be part of that?
All right. No more fingers.
You think you're going back in there?
Oh, why don't we ask the man? He's got direct access, highest levels, back door, no names, no records. Well, tell me, do I have authorization or not?
Higher authority believes that we should all do what we think is best for our country and its people.
Alvarez, bag him. Colonel, you lose the guerrillas.
If I'm in charge here,
You're not. He is, and we need to do something about that.
I won't authorize him to.
So let it happen without your authorization. Then you're covered, right?
One of my guys stays.
Deal.
We need to stop this at once. That man needs to be pulled out right now.
You want to leave? That's fine.
And you know what? The provocation continues, where they actually get his wife and killed her in front of him. And not just about that, they actually bring two of his children in front of him and threatens to kill the two of the kids. So in the end, eventually, he let them know where the three bombs are. But this guy is still trying to kill the children in order to threaten him, because in his mind he knows that there is the fourth bomb that he didn't mention as a backup plans if the three bombs were exposed. The other investigator managed to save the children, and in the end this terrorist guy managed to do a stupid thing, which is to pull the trigger and kill himself, which is unnecessary because he's going to die anyway because of the bomb that he put. So after the terrorist killed himself, we can see that the bomb was dismantled, but that there is still another bomb that's still ticking, that in the count of 0 it ends the movie, which means that the bomb actually exploded and it's the end of all things there.
Get bomb disposal. The northeast corner of the building. We located the device.
Right, stand clear, make room.
The bomb is disarmed. I repeat, the bomb is disarmed.
Congratulations, Major.
As a communication professional, my criticism for this movie is that this movie is questioned at best for its motivations, because it is a very effective way in delivering message of hatred, war, and negative stereotypes for us Muslims in how to deal with such phenomena that happen in popular culture that these people made about Islam. We have to raise our intellectual standard and knowledge to be able to cope with all things that going on and raise critical question about why the movie is there and what is the implication of the movies and how we react to the movie itself. Remember that there is nothing in the Quran or the teaching of the Prophet Muhammad about killing yourself. There is no justification of killing yourself in Islam. And the Prophet never tells us that we can kill women and children. We can only defend ourselves when we are being oppressed. So for all the Muslim out there, brothers and sisters, don't be provoked by this movie called Unthinkable. Don't get provoked, don't do stupid thing that they want us to do, which is not in Islamic teaching. Remember, Islam is a message of peace, it's not spread by violence. There is no Islamic military action in spreading Islam in Indonesia. But look at Indonesia now. It is the most biggest, largest Muslim country in the world. Islam is not spread by violence. Islam is spread by its universal message of truth. That's why George Bernard Shaw said that in the next 100 of years, religion that can conquer Europe is Islam. That's all for now. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.